Some type of IV lines have different thicknesses and gauges of plastic tubing. This particular IV set is a good example. Up towards the top of the IV set, it has very thin walled IV line, which works better in these peristaltic pumps because it can squeeze them. As we move further down the IV set, now this one is very hard plastic, doesn't bend much, so trying to place this in the IV pump would not work as well because the peristaltic action of the pump can't compress this tubing very well. So it's better to use the IV set up where the IV line is easily compressible. It'll work much better. If you're doing that and still having troubles with the pump showing that it's pumping fluid, but you're not seeing any fluid open, make sure your roller clamps are fully open and any other clamps that are on there are open so that the fluid will run freely. In fact, it's better to open them all up and make sure they're running, then shut one off before you place the IV line into the IV pump. If you've done that, then there's a way that we can increase the motor setting and increase the pressure by touching bolus and down on this and entering into the internal parameter settings. Press select 3 times until you come down to motor volume, and at the motor volume setting, as you decrease the value, you increase the motor power when the pump is jammed. So if we go from 10 and go down to 1 and then hit set, that will increase the motor power to press through thicker diameter or thicker walled IV sets. So give that a try.